Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5. Here, they've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Man, I got you. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Kill, 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 kill. Slam, slam, slam. Check, cross, zig, crash, hey. Check, check. Check.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Check, kill, kill. Check out.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're going to just roam and hit.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
76. 76. Hey, box drop, box drop.
Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. You go night.
Here's Goff. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
At the 17-yard line.
Play action. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now Haskins. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
First carry for Darius Geis. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Geis with a carry on second down, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Tackle there by Clay Matthews. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins caught right side. Davis. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On third down, here's Love. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll run for it with Love. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, 39 yards. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
53, Mike 53. Switch.
Goff now looking to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
12. Hey, Echo. Super. 53, Mike.
On first down, it's gone. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
180.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Value three. Check 53's Mike. Record. 2.
To throw is gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. They'll run here with Henderson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
It's going to be a long day. Mike, check. 59. Ricky. Lost 59. 50. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Go. Check 4. Check.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Got a man. That's Quinn. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Mike, check. 59.
Again, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Here's Natson. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a 1st down and run out this 1st half.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs.
Point out. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Here we go. Tell you won. Quick. 5. Motion. Hey, Alpha.
On 1st down, Goff. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. AP still got it. And now running right through it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. A big run there by Gurley. 51 yards on the ground. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Check 26, check 26. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hold on. Check. Check your hot read.
61, Matchbox Lights.
From the gun, here's Goff. Airing it out deep, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose, and the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Ready. Go to base. It's been a long day for you.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. That one 28 yards on the ground. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see it where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Hey, Orbit.
56.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Uses the spin. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Henry. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Block 59. 6-man. Check girls. Watch Twitch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson. That'll bring up 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On first down, it's Haskins. They've got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain of 32 that time. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that's certainly... And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Natson. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Super 1, Super 1. Blue draw Corkers. Hey, kill.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number
5. Don't let him breathe.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Ryan Kerrigan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just outside his own goal line. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Good move at the 30. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Redskins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley, 62 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
Three buzz. Watch safety creeping.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance. That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that when he had no chance of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Haskins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there. But he made the play there, and I'll guarantee you, their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check pass. Under crush, under squeeze.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hustle. Check 25. Alert flare.
On second down now, it's Thompson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Not exactly sure what went wrong there, but it looked like somebody missed a block.
Yeah, someone missed a block, but someone also did not miss a tackle, because that was just like practice, wasn't it? All that drill work you do to evade blockers and end up making a play, that was on exhibit right there.
Now Haskins to throw it, and he finds the tight end, Reed. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go. Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Cut. 180. Hey, pick your game up. Cut.
On first down, it's Gurley. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Here we go. Hey, Haywood.
Goff going to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Redskins' 2-yard line.
Greystone travel. 51. I don't think you got it, son. 51's the mic. Obama. 51's Mike. Mike's 52. Here we go, D. Here I come. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Topper. Check. Lucky.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
but
one of our guys.
she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check. 59. Go. Here we go.
They start the drive with Peterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Love. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Love. And he won't He'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
A 39-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.